to snowball those out of control.
Yeah, and we're gonna get the Let's go, game one. Cloud9 pulling out some pretty spicy.
Hurt in this lane, should be able to pretty easily get himself to his Sheeman. And the flash, he's gonna land in a double him. The flash chase, he might not have any way out. Is it enough damage? As Sneaky fires back in a double him, and first blood.
Smithy's going for the first gank here. Blabber is close behind though, so they have to be careful about diving.
They find the slow Predator pop, pretty big damage there. The Q's not gonna be enough, and he still chases
here and could be looking for a fight.
Plus, Hecarim without Ghost or here we go bottom.
Flash ult is in, the Ignite is there, the bound is finded! And that is a kill now. Doublelift gets his kill on the board.
Olay!
Lead it straight into that Inferno.
Huge stuff now for TL. 700 gold lead plus the Inferno.
Collapsing on the Dragon, clearing out the vision.
If they back it up at all.
Well, they actually back off of it as they saw Cloud9 coming up through the river with Jensen on the way. And while Malzahar isn't a 1v1 outplay champion,
Team right around him. Sneaky finds a slow, swells the way, stays alive. Now looking back at Smithy, Black Shield on pops the ulti as well. The anti-CC tools are down. They found Ole. That's one kill picked up. Now watch those teleports as they're gonna be matched on both sides, canceled on both sides.
are gonna take a turret for themselves.
And it brings the gold right back to equal. And in fact, they
for this champion as well. Even though he is going full tank, it is going to be a baseline of
straight up from that 1v1.
And there is a point in doing that. Now he's caught up by the whole team, though.
The damage was in top skill for the flash forward. They've got that stop. This should be enough damage. The ulti committed for Sneaky gets that kill. Of course, Top's being pressured. As the Scion passive dies, it'll be a turret trade.
Impact a little bit too confident there. Walked into the whole team. Cloud9 not going to stop there.
They can keep going, and TL is going to be behind. Wants to try to pressure this inhibitor turret as well. Probably can't do it, but could get vision around the Baron.
And that's where they're heading right now, straight up that side of the map, knock down the blast cone if they need to, and right into the pit with their sweepers going, their control wards. And he stops the fear from doing anything, but Zay's on the front line, a gigantic Scion, 10,000 health on him, gonna easily walk away from this Twitch. The barrel chain finds the slow, but Devil's gonna rejoin the fight. It's 5v4, Liquid, can they find the engage? They're going in for one, they've got Zayzel, looking for the first kill, not quite yet. Blabber holds the front line, Smithy tanky, they've got Sneaky, they got Blabber as well. A 2 for 0, 3 straight kills for Liquid.
And they were down 3,000 gold.
But I don't think there's much chance of a steal here. Smithy should be able to secure, but he doesn't actually have Smite yet. Looks like it's still in pool. They might have to wait for it.
Licorice could be the hero. It's going to be dangerous.
And they got that picked up. A nice barrel knocks down Ole. He was running at the team. They saw he was
brought it back to even. Now Team Liquid, though, they have a lot more to gain. Free Dragon for themselves if they control the map. Baron buff for another 2 minutes to get a lot more work done on the towers. So as long as he doesn't get hit by a champion, he'll just regenerate all that hard work that Cloud9 just did and throw it out the window.
As well, a couple of turrets not picked up off this Baron buff. That means that Team Liquid are now sitting at a sizable 2,500 gold lead as they pick up some more standing gold. 50 seconds. Setting up for the Baron in 15 seconds. Now a bind in the front line. They might have gotten Zayzel. They might just leave him to die. Pop steal. No, they will re-engage. Can they knock down Olaf? Not just yet to the stopwatch. Side of the front line. Sneaky still free. Hitting suppression comes across. They pick up one. Impact will not go down. They're starting to slaughter Team Liquid. Picking up kill after kill. Blabber slowed down. They're going to get the chase. Doublelift finds that one. It's only Licorice left alive. Running for dear life. 4 alive for Team Liquid.
So many low health bars there for TL, but Doublelift gets to the back line, takes out Sneaky, and they are pushing in here. They could knock down an inhibitor.
Warbox are generating impact here. The front line is going to be strong. Licorice has to worry about them going for the game.
I think they're trying to close it out right now onto that first inhibitor turret. That's going to drop. Pavelka keep his back in, and now the inhib itself. Zayzel's alive, but the next respawns are 20 seconds away. A 2v4 is so hard when impact is invincible. Turret number 1 going to fall. Licorice would drop soon. Pop the stopwatch. Zayzel holds the front line. A flash to stay alive. 8 seconds in the respawns. The second turret falls. They're on to the Nexus. Doublelift finds 2 more kills. The ace is in, and Team Liquid take game 1.
To the red side here, you could have perhaps gotten these picks, or maybe even another power pick on the blue side, as they didn't really go for any lane counter picks. That is a lot of early pressure there onto Impact.
Oh, big damage to the Pova. Ignite is on! He's got the solo kill! Golden Glue's gonna burn down!
Out a little bit, you see Smithy's on the bottom side. They may want the 2v2.
They're gonna find that first end. Here comes the re-engage. Smithy flashes forward, finds a bit more of a slow. Do they have the damage to pick up the kill? Yes, Golden Glue falls. And now Svenskern's gotta run away. Gets stunned. Dove under the turret. Do they have the damage? Not quite yet.
Try and react and get out. Only Sven is able to do so.
Good damage towards Ole. Gonna flash around now. Burn plus the poison. It might be enough, and it is. Gets one on the board for Cloud9.
Picked up the kill.
TL is collapsing to this mid lane, though. C9 is around, but they could get caught off.
Ward down, ult on his Aizlet, his arms to Lee Sin as well. The burst coming across. Can they knock down Braum? A couple more shots will kill him. And that's Doublelift now getting his first kill of the game.
And Team Liquid Vision that Team Liquid have been able to accrue. Cloud9 are looking for a play. Sneaky gets
He
hit.
plays really far up, though. He can be burst down. Double brings him down to 300 HP. Ult comes across. They can shut this one out, and they get the kill picked up. Sven with execute
All the kills going to Sneaky, who is really the guy they want to get fed.
They walks up to stop, recalls, does so pretty easily. Ult comes across, he gets stunned up in melee range, pops his ult, pops his stopwatch, Sneaky disengages, saves will be stunned. Ignite is on though, here comes the re-engage as Spencer comes down, and the team from behind. Golden Blue gets one, looks for number two, thinks Smithy does not yet have flash, he's got no way out, they're gonna find the second kill on the bot lane.
What a turnaround here for onto Golden as he head back to lane though.
Gets the shield off. W's gonna land. Stun's gonna be up for the first one. He has the ulti available if he needs it. Flash backwards over the wall he goes. And there's the chase. Suppressing though. Do they have the damage of flash in from Holzer? They will get at least one trade. And now for the re-jump as the knockup comes Super Scion. A shutdown for Aurelia. The rest of the team diving forward. A team fight win for Team Liquid so far.
And it's so frustrating to deal with because you have to then tank up those minions. But
Ole's dangerously low. Ult's gonna be popped. Can they have the damage up, but no stun to be had? And the front line, Scion gonna zone the team out. No attacks coming out of Sneaky, and Svenskar is already down for one. The re-engage comes across. Pawalter finds the second. Sneaky is down, looking for the trade as Malefic Visions and everything else. But Pawalter walking away. Oh, he's staying alive, and he just won't burn down. It's a 3-0 to Team Liquid.
So well played by the low health members of Team Liquid. First, Ole dodges into the Raptor pit with the Morgana, stays around, lands the binding. Team Liquid not done though. They're gonna get a turret after all those kills. And the Rift Herald's been started up by Smithy.
They're taking everything here, getting the kills, getting the turret. They'll grab the Rift Herald as well. They have the waves pushing. And Pobelter now is at such a ridiculously strong point. Has the full QSS, has the Merc Treads and the Triforce completed, and TL is collapsing on the bottom side.
Finds on different sides. Licorice flashing away, and now looking to the bot side of 4v4. Big Nugget gonna find onto Sneaky. They could re-engage. The Kaisa comes in. They'll knock down. They'll try to exterminate the Twitch, and they do so. Ole grabs that kill. Now for the chase down. They get the second as Svenskar and falls as well. Wins across the board for Team Liquid. 3v1 and Licorice's days are numbered. Blue Smite slows him down. Charges forward. Ult's gonna land. Does not have a flash. Might ult for it. As if Pobelter's gonna find himself part of that stun. Still chasing in towards a 1,000 health Licorice. Binding's gonna be easy. There's the kill picked up in a rampage for the TL mid laner.
4-0.
C9 are in such a precarious spot. They don't feel confident to even trade a tower in the mid lane. They back off, knowing that.
Now, but this is the test. This is when you have to stand up and continue to make big plays. A good job at pushing it forward. Pobelter moves the minion wave up. They're getting top turret at the same time as mid lane turret here. Doublelift taking that.
Mid lane's gonna be falling to this one. You have to assume it's 5v1 over here, and yeah, they're simply too far back. Cloud9 will let another turret fall. It is 5-1 in turrets and 12-5 in kills.
On the red buff, they want to take it for himself.
This is going to be the attempt. Bind comes forward. He's going to pick it up. It's going to be the Sneaky, but now here comes the front line. Ult comes across a stopwatch on top of the black shield. Is this the opening? As they open up for the stun onto it, Smithy. This is good damage, or he can make it happen. Here comes the knocker with the back line. The Nether grabs one as well, but Doublelift refuses to go down. He's going to look for the back line, and Golden Blue falls. It's 3-1 so far. Pawalter surviving, still running away. Can't finally knock that one down, but it's Sneaky left alone. He's dropped as well. Zaza will fall. It's going to be the ace if he can burn down. And sneezes rune commentary. But Team Liquid picked that one up. They are Malzahar. And the damage up for Sneaky, nowhere near a double. Put out a nice knock up there. Can they knock down the Aurelia? The Ornhorn comes across, and he is going to go down to 1-0. They're looking for the re-engage, the 5v4, and Cloud9 walking backwards, afraid of what the Kaisa can do. Double to the front line, staying safe. Now with the kick, they found him in the back line, but Double knocks down one. He'll be traded though. This could be the fight. Impact is going to be burnt down, but watch out for the zombie. He can find a trade kill, get Zazel, and get knocked to the minion wave as well.
You said they needed a miracle, and that kick might have been it. Buying time for C9.
Cloud9 do get some kills, and they can put a stop to the Team Liquid push. But after that, they can't get much else. What an opening, though. They find the first kill onto Pobelter, and then Svenskar goes for it.
One.
Sneaky!
The W is there. Sneaky's flashless, and he does not have the damage, and it ends up being a 3-for-3 long term.
Smithy and
ending the game with that Baron, and that may buy them another 5-6 minutes.
Minions as Impact tanks up the turret, and they will get turret number 6. 19. Walter opens up, but watch out for what could be an engage on Svenskeren. Gonna queue forward, does not quite get stunned, but will be knocked up. Here's the engage, and Svenskeren's gonna go down. Ole on a killing spree, sneaking down to Walter as well, and there's no damage left. They picked off one under the turret. This will be a very hard 3v4 to win as Liquid escort the wave into the top lane. They'll be knocking down this turret with no issues at all.
And this should be the inhibitor here for TL. They got that critical kill onto Sneaky. Pobelter again finding him in the back line has been monstrous for TL.
Inhibitor gonna go down, and Team Liquid aren't done yet finding Lance.
They're gonna try to push it in 4v3. They can almost knock down Smithy, but he's gonna stay alive. Doublelift on the hunt, wants to find one. Smithy falls 3v3, but they're gonna knock down Licorice. 3 versus 2 now with turrets to defend, and it will be enough to keep Cloud9 alive.
Mid lane, but Licorice is the most tanky member of the team.
Fine on Azazel, could be enough to start the fight out. They're gonna look forward. Ult comes across from the Irelia, and here's the big side. The first one's down, onto the back line. A huge knockup, and Svenskeren's gone. 3 kills already. This is gonna be the ace. There is no way out for Cloud9, and stopwatch buys 3 seconds. Licorice flashes, still being chased. He will certainly drop, and the ace guarantees the base is in shambles. Down the mid lane they go. They've got a top lane wave coming soon. Nothing's going to stop Team Liquid from crushing the entirety of C9's base.
Team Liquid with the full team kill here. They will be alone with the Cloud9 Nexus, and that is going to be all for game 2.
11 kills on Doublelift, 8 on Pobelter. The Nexus is theirs, and Liquid are 1 game away from back-to-back championships.
Such a crazy combination.
Okay.
The Rune Prison, the Body Slam flashes. He's going to be huge DPS here on Cassiopeia, but also
Extra
has
praise for him because it's artificial pressure out of the bot lane on this one. Now Smithy sneaking through, does not get spotted by any wards. Predator is on, going for Licorice. The first one's going to be landed, and now Cho'Gath ready to go. The knockback is there. He does not have a way out of this one. Gonna go for a little bit of damage. He's gonna flash and burn it, but he's gotta surely burn down. The flash trade impact grabs first blood. And rarely in this series, but this time Cloud Drake goes over to C9.
Cloud9, pretty good consolation prize here for the Cloud Drake. Pobelter.
He's coming back though. Remember, no flash here on Licorice.
Easy body slam and easy slow on top of that one. He doesn't have a way out once again. The damage keeps stacking up. Yeah, he's looking for the feast, but he's gonna be stunned, slowed up, and the kill goes over to Smithy. Calmly away the pressure. Cloud9 gonna stack up a second Drake here. The mountain does not matter unless you're winning.
It doesn't, but if you can get access to the Baron.
Begin to fall. This one, even on bottom side for Cloud9, is getting low.
Hook lands, Clan's not
Glenn.
available, and he pulls him in. Zazel gets found out. Not by the stun on Ole, but a stun towards Doublelift. Explosive cash pushes him in. What a kill for Smithy! And now look up at the river as there's a solo Svenskeren going down 3-0 TL.
And just at the tipping point, Team Liquid collapse on the bottom lane. They will take the turret. Rift Herald's activated. They want to get 2 out of that play.
I think they're gonna get 2 here. Jensen did knock down 1 in the mid lane, but TL, what an engage from Smithy, just deleted Sneaky off the face of Summoner's Rift there, and they're gonna get a second turret.
North American All-Star jungler for sure. Smithy back at it. Doublelift finishes off solo of this Drake and get one for themselves.
That one goes. Start to see the Liquid are having their way with the map. 2 turrets taken in a row. This Drake unopposed as well. Pobelter sitting the 1v2, wave clearing mostly safely. This time around, because so many resources were dedicated, he has to finally give up that turret. But Liquid far ahead on this one. Looking to close it out 3-0.
And this team built during franchising from scratch to be the all-star team, pulling all of these stars together. They have only known winning. In the spring, they were champions. In summer, they're making it look like they are going to repeat here. Cloud9
To improve their chances at perhaps taking down a Baron.
The Infinity Edge on. Doublelift is certainly on a very strong play shift. But now Predator popping Smithy might want to go in. A pillar slows him down. The flash. Hook's going to land on Licorice. This could be the team fight. The Sauce in the front line playing him backwards. The box comes up as well. And the battle begins. Redemption to buy some time. And they're trying to chew through a gigantic Scion. Finds a stun. Watch out for Licorice. He's low in the backside. And they're starting to burn through him. Svenskeren goes down. And it's a trade kill for the tanks. Now as they keep going, Smithy's going to fall. 2 for 1, but Cloud9 are routed. They're running. Jensen's low. He's trying to get away. Pobelter flashes in. He gets a kill. He might almost have a second. It's a route, but
Trying to
Sneaky
get
can't
that wave, pushing in their direction on the top side, but TL with using that ultimate so well as kind of a pseudo TP, the semi-global ultimate, moving him back up there, and C9 looking to try to get a fight.
No knockups yet, but the pillar buys some time. Now it's gonna be a full channel Scion. Q pulls in the stun. Licorice could go down, trying to kite away. Explosive cast gets a bit more space, and Zay lets him flash away. Look at the redemption, gets the heal back in. Trundle, his days are numbered. Flayed in. It's gonna be Svenskeren falling, and there will not yet be a trade. Sneaky has to run away. Can't kill off Impact. Trying to make it happen. Licorice gonna make the long walk. He does have TP. Finally channels it now. Cloud9 to defend this one 4v5. Can they make it happen? It's getting low. Picked up by Xmithy. He never misses a smite. Impact joins the fight. Channels the ult. He's going in for a kill. Finds Sneaky. Finds a giant knockup. They're gonna knock down Zeyzal, and they've got more to do. Dublin gets behind them. He's gonna kill off Sneaky. Not a problem for him. Licorice gets one trade, but he's sure to fall for this one. It's Svenskeren and Jensen just waiting for their top laner to die. The hook comes in. The kill comes through, but they're gonna fight. They've got to watch out for the CC. A quick slow is gonna be landed, but Cloud9 routed, running away. 2 versus 4, and Team Liquid looking for blood.
4 members of Team Liquid with Baron buff looking to push inside the Cloud9 base with match point and the championship on the line.
Aiming for back-to-back sweeps in the finals. Team Liquid, the 2018 Super Team, bringing the best players from across the roles, and they're gonna knock down the middle inhibitor. They'll give some space for now, but at 35-20, inhibitors broken.
Nothing Cloud9 can do about it. They take everything off the map. It's the defending champions. Co-Belters inside the mid lane. Baron empowered minions are taking down their turrets, and they come to rubble around them.
Gonna try to defend, but the shot's still coming through. The catapults, no, they're buffed up. They're trebuchets. That turret falls. It's on towards an open inhibitor as mid lane gets traded back and forth. And again, C9 forced to kite away. No turrets keep them alive. They've got to give away their second inhibitor. Now stuck right next to their Nexus. Team Liquid have the option of where they want to go next. Top lane tier 2 is up. Absolute best in North America, looking to make it a 3-0 run in the finals. And it's down to the last inhibitor turret for the mid lane. And as they wait for the reinforcements to show up, Rise knocking down minions. Rise ults in a few. He gets the cannon in early. The Righteous Glory for Liquor trying to stop them. The turret's just gone so quickly, and the fight erupts. They put in Zeyzal, burns the cleanse. Licorice on the front line. Can they kill any of these tanks? Licorice is gonna fall. That's 1 for 0. Looking at Impact, dangerous as well, but Svenskeren is already dead. It's 2 kills for Team Liquid, and they are still surviving. The inhibitor about to fall. They can knock a few more arrows into that bow, but Doublet clears the way first. Wants to make sure he is safe, that no flash ults come out of Jensen or no damage elsewhere, as Petrifying Gaze is already burned. There are so few tools left for Cloud9.
All that Team Liquid need to do at this point is stay inside the base. They have minions coming to assist them. The last inhibitor is down.
It's triple inhib. There should be no defense left. Zeyzal tries to cut away, but it is 5v3 for 25 seconds and make it a 6v3. The minions are there as well. Sneaky forced to flash to his fountain, and it's all but over. Team Liquid just walking the waves into the base. The 2018 Super Team trying to find one more way in. A giant knockback for Xmithy. That's 2 more kills for TL. A double for Doublet that is disappearing in front of him. The next is open. There is no defense. Svenskeren shows up, but the base will fall. Back-to-back sweeps. TL's the best team in North America. Over 100 Thieves in spring, 3-0 over Cloud9 in summer. Team Liquid rise to the challenge as the NA Super Team. They are the best on the continent. They are the best team in North America, heading to Worlds as the monstrous team.
Their experience shining through in this finals. 5 championships now for Doublelift, tied for the most in NALCS history. 4 for Xmithy, 3 for Poe Belter. These players have dominated the league for years.
Cloud9 bringing 7 members to try and take down the champs, but to no avail, and they get to raise the trophy once again. 2 splits played together and 2 splits won.
Team Liquid only needed 5 players for this. As the confetti rains down, TL remained the dominant team in North America throughout all of 2018.
But what a split for Cloud9. Those guys, those rookies have played their hearts out.
They really have, but the fairy tale was not meant to be. 10th place to finals, but no 10th place to championship for them.
Yeah, they turned it into binary. 1-0 means second for them, but either way, it is now the sorry. It is now the attempt for Cloud9 to complete their story in the regional qualifier. We know that 100 Thieves are going to be joining Team Liquid at Worlds with this victory. So Cloud9 have to bring themselves back, and we'll see them in a week's time, hoping to take some learnings and make their trip all the same.
So great to see the reactions and the happy faces from these players and the owners. Steve now getting accustomed to winning after being in the scene for so long and working so hard for this.
And the first trip to Worlds for him and his team. Smithy hoisting the trophy, and what a series from Pobelter. So many people talked about how Pobelter was supposed to be the weak point, where C9 would dominate, where they would attack, as we saw in the regular season, but it was Pobelter taking over multiple games, really shining in this finals.
So many of these players, absolutely incredible. Doublelift by far the...
Thanks, guys. Team Liquid, congratulations, back-to-back championships. Kane, Dodo, I'm looking at you guys because whatever you're doing seems to be working. Whenever I talk to you, it seems like you're always moving from one issue, solved it, and you're focused on the next. So what does improvement for the team look like this year?
일단 케인 코치님, 일단 저희가 전에 얘기 나눴을 때 이제 저희가 물어봤을 때마다 우리가 연습했던 거 이런 거 잘 된다라고 했는데 이제 이번 연에 어떻게 우리가 이 팀을 발전시켰는지 궁금합니다.
일단 워낙 이제 경력이 오래되고 잘하는 선수들이어서 크게 걱정은 하진 않았는데 사실은 제가 가장 중요하게 생각하는 거는 이제 5명이 하나의 플레이를 만드는 거를 가장 중요하게 생각을 해서 각자의 이제 개인기보다는 좀 더 팀 플레이를 잘 하게 강조를 많이 했던 것 같아요.
So since we are a team with a full roster of veterans, instead of focusing a lot on individual skills or individual performance, I think I really focus on our team's performance, just making sure everyone's on the same page and making sure we're playing as a team.
Who do you think made the biggest improvement throughout this year?
이제 그리고 어떤 선수가 이제 최고 많이 발전하는 것 같은지 궁금합니다.
사실 올해 시작하기 전에 한국에서 이제 부트캠프를 할 때 올레 선수를 걱정을 굉장히 많이 했는데 정말 많이 발전을 했고 정말 열심히 했고 가장 올해 많이 발전한 선수가 아닌가 생각합니다.
Yeah, so from start of this team, when we were bootcamping in Korea, I think Ole was working the hardest and that he needed the most to improve. And that he worked really hard this year, and I think he is the player who improved the most.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Is there anything that you would like to add?
I think he's the best coach ever I had. He talked to me every single stuff, like even some single word. Like he always talked to me like, "Ole, you have to put word. This is because of this using can farm. You always try to help other teammates. That's your job." He was ex support, and then he's just like a challenger this season. He has better like more happy than me. Like I was like, "Oh, coach, maybe people gonna ask me to retire. What can I do?" But I mean, I really appreciate his job, and I think he's the best coach.
Kane, it sounds like your team thinks that you're the best coach and you're going to be leading them into Worlds. And clearly you've raised a great NA team, but will your coaching style change going internationally?
이제 롤드컵도 진출이 확정됐는데 이제 북미에서는 이제 가장 강한 팀이 되었지만 이제 세계로 나가면서 이제 약간 코칭 스타일이 바뀔 것 같은지.
코칭 스타일은 바뀌지 않고 사실 저희가 저번 MSI에서 굉장히 안 좋은 모습 그리고 실패를 했기 때문에 이번에는 좀 더 타이트하게 정말 우리 100% 끌어낼 수 있도록 이번에 북미 팀 정말 강한 모습 보여줄 수 있도록 열심히 해야겠죠.
Yeah. So instead of changing my coaching style, I think because at MSI we didn't show a good showing, maybe even a failure. So I think this time when we're going to Worlds, we really want to make sure that we want to show that NA is a strong region and make NA proud.
And Impact, you took down your old organization that you made it all the way to quarters at Worlds with. I mean, now that you're on Team Liquid, how far do you think this team is going to go?
Give me a second. I cannot hear.
Yeah, I actually cannot hear as well. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, you want me to repeat the question? Okay, you took down Cloud9, you went to quarters in Worlds with them. Now that you're on Team Liquid, how far is this team going to go?
이제 클라우드9이랑 저번 월드 때 이제 8강까지 가셨는데 이번에 팀 리크저랑은 어디까지 가실 수 있을 것 같으신지?
We are goal is semi-final if possible, but I think coach won win world too, so just follow coach.
Just follow coach. And you've actually been to Worlds, you've taken it all on SKT in 2013. So when you look at Team Liquid, do you see world champions?
이제 2013년에 SKT랑 이제 롤드컵 다 이기셨는데 이제 우리 팀을 봤을 때 저희가 우승할 가능성이 있어 보이는지.
Of course. Yeah, I chose my teammate. I hope so.
Last thing I want to hit you with, in spring finals, we saw you come out with the JoJo pose. But for your guys' introductions today, we saw you break out the Ginyu pose. So who's coming up with all these ideas?
That was my idea.
스프링 때 끝나고
Peter, you got something to say? What was the inspiration behind that?
I tried to get TSM to do it, but they're too scared.
Wait.
Last year.
Wait, you scared? I say I'm spring season. I say we do that, and you say no.
I wanted to wait for a better time. It's true though. I was too scared too.
We don't have a lot of team cohesion going into Worlds, it looks like. No, I'm just kidding. But Smithy, you took MVP of the final series. I saw you giving a little bit of head nod. So what does that mean to you?
Well, I think it feels pretty good to be recognized. Feels pretty good to be recognized, but I think everyone played their role in this set. Everyone played really, really well, and yeah, I'm really proud of my team.
And you and Doublelift came into the finals saying that you wanted to play without regrets. Did you accomplish that?
I think so.
Great. And you've had arguably the most success on a NA team going into an international event, being 2016 MSI on CLG. So how are you going to use that experience coming into Worlds?
I think MSI and Worlds is like a different beast. Like every time I go to Worlds, I fail pretty a lot. I think I've been to Worlds like maybe 3 or 4 times, and yeah, like I just want to show that this time like my team can go through and win.
And Pobelter, the last time you faced Cloud9 and the Swole Bros, they bopped you. So how does it feel to exact revenge on the big stage today?
I think at that time, the matchup I got bopped in was like Orianna versus Cinder Lee Sin, and once you die once, you just kind of start, I mean, obviously I chain fed that game, but it gets really difficult, but basically I just watched all 5 of the C9 versus TSM games, and then just watched the mid-jungle interactions really closely, and then after that, I just felt so confident that we wouldn't lose in that aspect.
And you're slowly destroying that NA mid meme by proving yourself as one of the top players. So what do you think of yourself as that NA homegrown talent?
I think that first off, there's actually a lot more NA mid starting to grow into the LCS, which is good to see. You know, Golden Glue's been stepping it up. Demonte has actually been doing really well on Echo Fox, so proud of them for that, because for a while it was like I'm the only guy, and then Hai is there sometimes as well. For me personally, I think I actually had like a pretty bad time this split overall. After MSI, I think I really let the community pressure and feedback get to me. You know, people were saying stuff like, oh, you know, there's so many great mids around the world. Korea had BDD, China had Shahu, EU had Caps, and then, you know, Pobelter just can't keep up. And then a lot of that feedback actually really got into my head. And then for a while I was struggling, but It was just like a couple weeks ago, actually, that I was able to overcome that and just was able to accept like my weaknesses, my faults. Really happy I was able to play well today.
You played well today and you earned the results. You're moving on to Worlds, or rather you're returning to Worlds with Ole Nick Smithy, only this time now you have Double Lift and Impact. So going into Worlds with this team, same question to you. How far are you gonna go and what do you think of this team?
Whenever I get asked this question, I always say the same thing, which is I just try to take every match one game at a time. So, you know, focus on getting out of group stages first, and then if that's possible, then the next goal is possible. I don't know if it's possible to just say like straight out of the bat, yeah, we're gonna win Worlds, but just one step at a time.
I know you love giving me that answer, but what's your dream?
What's my dream?
Dream for Worlds.
To win Worlds. That's like everybody's dream.
I mean, it's a good dream to have, but moving on to our MVP, Peter Pang. Back-to-back championships. I talked to Steve before this, and he said that when you signed with him, you promised him Worlds, you got it, and you also threw in back-to-back championships as like a signing bonus. So when you were first signing, is this the success that you imagined for the team?
Yeah, this is the success I was definitely imagining. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it, but I think halfway through this year, I really realized like the potential of this team. You know, we were the only team at MSI that was able to beat RNG, and you know, after doing that, I just know we can do anything.
And speaking to that, you've always been kind of the core component of the team. You said before that you've asked the team to try to play around you, and they followed you. So with what does all the trust of your teammates really mean to you?
You know, it is a lot of pressure, and then I actually took a backseat role for a few years in the last like couple of years where I didn't really want to be like a focal point for the team because I was kind of like traumatized by Worlds. And yeah, I think like on this team, everyone puts so much faith in me, and like Eugene's always willing to roam for me, and he like instantly TPs every time we fight bot. Impact instantly TPs or like uses his global every time we fight bottom. Like everyone on the team actually, like Jake and Ole too, they always like look out for me. They put down words where I want to farm. Like they really like they just help me out like all game long. So yeah, I really appreciate that. I mean, my playstyle doesn't work unless they do that for me. So I'm gonna come to this world. It's pretty fearless. I'm just gonna forget about what happened.
And you've been on some of the most historically successful teams, CLG, TSM, and now Team Liquid. Do you think Team Liquid is the best team that you've ever been on?
Yeah, of course. We're right here.
You guys are here. And Ole, I want to come to you. With this split, it's been almost like a brand new mental health Ole. So tell me about the mental shift that you had this split and how it affected your performance.
Actually, after MSI, I realized confidence was the key that I like. That's why I failed. Like, actually, to play with Peter sometimes it's hard because really hard, guys. It's a really hard job. And actually, I drank alcohol. Like this summer, you know, like I never drank alcohol before. Like after I got feedback from Peter, I just went to drink alcohol, and then I did. It's okay, and I got confidence a lot. Like I changed myself. I have been evolving myself a lot, and then like now like I'm really confident. And we actually, as Peter said, we beat RNG. Like I'm pretty sure with my confidence back, we can beat any other bot duo in World Championship. I will make sure Peter can be best AD carry in the world.
Peter, quick side tangent. What are you doing to your supports?
I just make alcoholics, I guess.
Ole, I want to move back to you. I mean, you're heading into Worlds, which is going to be one of the toughest events that you've come across. There's no time for breaks. There's no room for doubt. So how are you going to tackle this pressure and stay focused on taking the victory?
I think just follow coach. You know, Kane is the best coach. So
agreed.
Yeah, I just chill and Kane say something. Yes, coach, I follow. He's the best.
Yes, coach. Well, he is good up there. But I mean, look at everyone else that we have in the audience. All of these Team Liquid fans. Is there anything that you guys would like to say to them for cheering you guys on for the entire split? Double lift?
Jesus, put me on the spot. Man, I don't know. I just love the fans. You guys are awesome. I hear your cheers like when I'm playing the game, the floor is shaking. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Is there anything anyone else would like to throw in?
Oh yeah, shout out to my family who flew up here from Orange County, California to come on and support me. Really happy we won. Would have sucked if we lost, but we won.
We have Xmithy's. Yeah, Xmithy's dad is in the audience again, correct?
Your family.
Your dad, your family.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my parents are always like there when I play, even in LCS. Like they're always there every weekend, and I really appreciate them coming in. And they all came here to cheer for Team Liquid. And yeah, I love you guys.
That's definitely a proud parent moment. But everyone, one more time for Team Liquid. Guys, we'll see you at Worlds. Back to the desk.